What I really love about this business is takes me back to memories of my grandfather. I was following him around the shed, tinkering with things, fixing things for the local neighbourhood, and it just became part of my DNA. It's exactly the same for Steve, and as our team grew, we identified people that had a similar upbringing and philosophy. And now we've got people with a multitude of skills, everything from audio engineering, cabinet making, ceramics, art, through to the lost trades of metalsmithing, blacksmithing, foundry services. That also lends itself to keeping things out of landfill, upcycling, recycling, and giving things a new life.
If something comes in that somebody's looking to have done, because there's such a shortage of those skills and facilities in the mountains, we offer to do it. And on some occasions it's more complex than we first thought. But we look at that as a learning curve.
We don't really see it as a business, we see it as a social enterprise where part of our DNA is to keep things out of landfill, provide advice, provide training opportunities for young school leavers who want to get into trades or not really sure what they want to do when they finish school, but they know they're good with working with their hands. We often get asked, can we repair something or can we source parts? Our answer is almost always yes. Not only do we have a fantastic network of suppliers now that we can source components from that may not have been the original component, but we can retrofit it to suit, but we've also invested in newer technology like our 3D printing machines, so that when we can't source a part, we'll make a part. So we may combine some of our traditional componentry with parts that we've designed and manufactured on our 3D printers. We had a microwave that had a door release that couldn't work. Spare parts weren't available. Microwave was about 10 years old, so we disassembled the microwave, took out the broken part, drafted and drew the exact replica, 3D printed it on this machine here, fitted the new part, and now that microwave oven will have another 10 years life. The very first time we got a typewriter in to repair, we went, oh, this is weird. We repaired the typewriter, and within a week another typewriter came in, and now there'd be 6 typewriters in the building for repair. People who fix typewriters just don't really exist anymore. So we've become kind of very good at it because of the volume we've done now and the need. And some of these people are still writing books and manuscripts using typewriters, so there's a need for that. But, yeah.
Similar to the sewing machine.
Sewing machine, old Singer sewing machines. Like we've now got a scrapyard of parts because there's a need for it, and there's becoming less and less of that in the marketplace. So what we're doing is offering lost trades and services that today's traditional tradies don't want to take on. For instance, we do clock repairs, we do electrical repairs, we do metalsmithing. We'll repair or restore an antique brass and cast iron bed. The question for the community is, where do you take those things? And most of the time there is nowhere to take those things, and they end up in landfill. So the telephone is an original from a workers' cottage in the upper mountains. Came into us absolutely filthy, not working, and wasp nests on the inside. So we completely stripped the telephone down, stripped all of the timber work back to original, restained it in the original PMG colours, polished all the brass and the Bakelite, tested the actual mechanism, and it's ready to go back to the home that it originated from. We see ourselves as a community hub, so people come here to get advice, we give advice freely, we receive advice. I mean, there's so many people, clever people in the community with information to share, so we're always learning new things, new trades, new processes, new information. Like our Friday afternoon gatherings, it's a bit of a men's shed. People come here to catch up, chit-chat about things, pick up an odd screw or a nut and bolt that they can't find anywhere else, have a natter, bit of emotional support for other old tradies that love what we do and want to help out. We fix humans too.